This year's Sundance Red Carpets coverage is brought to you by Blake Christian, Certified Public Accountant. Get all your tax and financial needs met at hcvt.com or call 435-200-9262.
You're watching Park City Television. I'm Kelly Lambert, and tonight we're at the world premiere of the film Velvet Buzzsaw. This is not one you guys want to miss. Directed and written by Dan Gilroy with an A-list cast with names including Jake Gyllenhaal and Toni Collette. This is where you want to be tonight. Stick with us on Park City Television. We're going to hear from some of them.
It's a satirical thriller set in the Los Angeles contemporary art world. And that's basically it. And it's got a supernatural element that is not happy about the marriage of money and art. That's kind of it in a nutshell.
I just thought it was incredibly bizarre, and it's rare to read a script that's incredibly bizarre, let alone to have a film that's going to be made that's very bizarre. So I was excited.
I got halfway through and I needed to take a little break because it was pretty intense. And I finished it, I remember very specific, I finished it on the, right near the West Side Highway, looking over the Hudson River, and I just was totally shook. And I called them up right there. I was like, yo, I'm in, And then I was like, oh, what did I get myself into?
I think the underlying themes really got me. I think for any artist, there's this sense of, what it means to commodify art, what it means to subject art to criticism. And I personally think it's very subjective. And so this movie really speaks to that, and it gives you something to chew on as far as that goes.
To me, it's also a movie just thematically that's all about greed, It's like a parable for our times, and all of our desire for, wanting more of what we say we value, which is generally, I think, looking up to wealth as opposed to what we actually value, which is, I think, sort of expression and connection, which is what he's saying. But deep down inside, it's just a great genre horror thriller.
It's very unique. It's the mixed genre of so it's this black comedy, which we don't do a whole lot of, and we've done a lot of horror films. So to have that combo it was just a lot of fun to sort of balance out, the different genres musically.
Artists ask pertinent questions and challenge wrongs, and it's a very powerful medium to express an idea through a piece of art. And honestly, when it's done well, it's unstoppable. Art is more than just the number of views on YouTube or the price it's sold for. I mean, success doesn't diminish your work, but commercial success does not define a work. It does not define a work.
I think it's important to say, look, you guys, it's not easy, but keep going and experiment and be brave. And I think that Dan is kind of, I'm proud of Dan for sticking up for artists that maybe wouldn't otherwise have a chance. Maybe something will change, and it won't just be about the money.
Contemporary art has lost sight of the fact that contemporary art was meant to provoke and challenge, and it's really become the domain of billionaires and business. And I'm very intrigued with the idea that art is more than a commodity, and that artists invest their soul in their work. All artists do, and I think we've lost sight of that. And I would like, if somebody listens to a song or sees a painting, they think about the spirit that's been imparted to it. It's important.
That's an inside look at the film Velvet Buzzsaw. You guys stick with us for more red carpet coverage on Park City Television.